Today, I'm going to be working on my National Outdoor Achievement Award for conservation. We're going to be using 5 different tools and tell how you should properly use them. But first, safety. When you are using an axe, you need to be mindful of where your body is. You need to be standing with your feet at least shoulder width apart. That way when you swing and you miss the log, you don't accidentally chop one of your legs off. You also need to be wearing safety glasses. That way if chips of wood come flying up, they don't get caught in your eye. When you are using a saw, you need to be mindful of where your hand is. That way when you're sawing, the saw doesn't jump out of the groove and cut your finger off. You need to be sure your hand is far enough away that you're still able to keep the log steady, but you're not going to cut your hand off when it jumps out of the groove and you have enough time to react before it cuts your arm off. When you are using a sledgehammer, you need to be sure that you're wearing shoes that are strong. That way when you accidentally drop the sledgehammer on your foot, it doesn't break all the bones in your foot. You also, whenever you're using any sort of hammer, need to be mindful of where your hand is. That way you don't hit your hand with the hammer. When you are using loppers, you need to be mindful of what you're cutting. You also need to be wary of where your hand and fingers are. That way you don't accidentally cut your hand or cut a finger off. When you are using a shovel, you need to be careful of where the handle is. You also need to have a good firm grip on the handle. That way it doesn't launch backwards and hit you in the face or somebody else in the face. You also need to be sure of where you're shoveling. That way you don't accidentally hit your foot. So you should also be wearing strong shoes. First tool is going to be the axe. We're going to measure out to see how far away the log is, that way we can chop it. Alright. Yay! The next tool we're going to use is the saw. I'm tired. Can I stop now? Keep going. I don't want to. Come on. I'd say now we could just break it in half. Next tool is the sledgehammer. First, we're going to measure to see how far away it is.
No, one hand goes up on that black part.
I understand, but you're supposed to slide your hand down.
No, this isn't like that. This is so you can control it.
Yay! Next tool, the loppers. We're going to be cutting off some of these dead branches. Yay! Okay, so for shoveling, we have to fill up some of these potholes, like right here, with some more dirt. Because these guys like to make little holes in the ground. So let's fill one of them in. We're going to scoop up our mud dirt stuff, put it down into the hole, make sure it packs down. Get one more. And the hole is filled up. Let's go fill up some more holes.